Alrighty,
Okay, where are we going?
Going to the right.
Okay.
It's Caleb Leverett, and I just got through moving. Blaney Boo and I got everything moved in, and I've been taking Ubers like crazy, having to drop off the vans and go drop off this truck and get the other truck. And anyway, I ran into Mr. Coker. This is Paul Coker, and he taught at Permian High School. What years?
2016 to 2018.
Okay, so 2016 through 18. And I asked him, just because I went to Permian as well. Of course, I figured out I'm way older than I even think I am. I would, no, to the left. Yeah, we're going to the Fun Dome. Anyway, I asked him if he ever picks up former students, and he said yes. And we just had some laughs, and I thought, you know what? I bet you that just told him I bet he could have a YouTube channel where he talks to his former students. And so we've been doing the information. I made the mistake. I had him take me to the apartment, and now we're headed over to the Fun Dome. So I just thought, you know, what the heck? We'll just see where this goes. So he's interested in making his own channel, and he was asking me, you know, how to monetize it and all that. So gang, meet Mr. Coker, and we're headed over to the Fun Dome. So what is the funniest or most interesting ride you ever gave to one of your students?
Most of the time it's some of the stuff they do in class, like pestering somebody with you know, spitballs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when I turn around, you know, they usually do it when I'm trying to do some work on the chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I turn around and say, who did this? And everybody always lies and tells themselves, oh, I didn't do it. And the people that are
English straight, it's faster.
the people that actually try and get away with it usually are the girls, because they always pretend to be innocent.
And you said you do get kids apologizing to you?
Yeah, you know, they're owning up to some of the shenanigans they did in class, you know.
And those are your best tippers?
Yes, and those are the best tippers.
So, let me ask you this. Was it worth putting up with the turds when they were giving you all that grief back in the day, now that you're Ubering and getting paid back?
Yeah, now it is. Now it is. Because, you know, some of these students usually will not stand for some of the stuff that they did in class.
Yeah, now that the roles are reversed.
Yeah, now that they're grown, they wouldn't stand for it at all. They said, oh, if it was me, I would have whooped this kid and all that. And I said, no, you can't do that.
So how long have you been Uber driving?
About a year now.
And do you like it?
Yeah, it's less aggravation than, you know, teaching.
I can only imagine.
And
I would probably be in real jail in criminal court if I had to go be a teacher.
Yeah, you know, some of the stuff that kids do these days, because the kids are not afraid of their parents anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the old days, all you have to do is to tell a kid that, oh, you're going to
yeah, keep going straight all the way to 80.
Okay. You can just say, hey, I'm going to tell your mom, or I'm going to tell your dad, you know, give your dad a call, you know. But these days, the parents are afraid of you know, of their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a bad thing, because the main reason you are a parent is because of the fact that you are supposed to take care of a kid, and it's not just feeding a kid or providing a roof over the head of your kid. It's also the fact that you teach your kid to be independent of you.
Mm-hmm. And respect.
And show respect, because everybody that is growing up will have to deal with society.
That's it. You can stay in this lane. We'll go up on the bridge and hang a left at the light. It'll take you right to it.
So I always have talks with some of these kids and tell them, hey, there are some ways in which you need to act, not because it's going to benefit your parents, but because it will benefit you and society in the future.
Just using common manners.
Yeah,
Hang a left.
Yes sir, no sir doesn't hurt anybody.
Well, my kids, the boys were kind of turds in school, but I told them from day one, you can do anything you want as long as you're respectful and you don't harm anybody else. If I ever catch you bullying somebody, I don't care how big you are, I will whip your ass. Of course, I wouldn't actually do that, because I'm a proponent of nonviolent parenting. But of all anytime I ever got a problem with the teacher, whenever they'd call me, regardless of what it was, I always asked them, was he rude to you? Oh, no. In fact, your kids are the most respectful kids ever, and that's the biggest compliment I've ever gotten. They slip on their grades and they do dirty things, but they don't pick on people, and they're always, like you said, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Well, grades are something that can be redeemed. It's not a death nail. You can, if you go from a D, you can go to an A. But when you are rude and when you are disrespectful,
Mm-hmm.
that not only hurts the people that you're disrespectful to, it also hurts you, the person, being disrespectful. So
I've always told mine, if you are ever rude and a teacher tell you're going to embarrass me so bad, please don't do that. But no, I've got good kids. They've been through a whole lot. We're getting through it.
That is life. There will always be problems, but if there's love in a family, it does not have to be always both parents. Kids need at least one parent that they can rely on and be the loving parent, and kids can thrive and be helpful in that kind of a family situation.
I hug Blaine every single day. Every time I go down to Houston to see the rest of the kids, every time when I get there, when I greet them, I hug them, and when we leave, we're always hugging.
That's
hang a
very
left
good.
here.
That is very good, because a lot of times people do not realize the power of touch,
Mm-hmm.
especially expressing the fact, to say, oh, I love
Go
you.
straight.
If you hear from your parent, I love you. There are very few parents that verbalize to their offspring, hey, you know, I love you, I care for you. And it's very important.
Okay, I'm just up there at the very end. You see a big old white field truck. Well, I'm gonna end this here. So at the very end, y'all look for Mr. Coker's YouTube channel coming soon. I will link it in the community section. I'm still not really familiar with how that works in the community section, but
Okay.
but Mr. Coker, it's wonderful to meet you, and best of luck. And we'll give you a big plug. I'll give you a plug on my channel.
Thank you.
Take care.